Welcome to New Balance Field at Newell Stadium for tonight's game featuring the Gloucester Fishermen and the Saugus Sachems. Prior to this evening's game, we will be honoring the seniors for both squads in recognition of their commitment and effort over the past 4 years to their respective programs. First, for the visiting Sachems. Number 1, KIRBY Dalton. Number 2, Daniela Marquez. Number 4, KYLEIGH Dalton. Number 7, Nadine Tapulfi. Number 10, Alexandra Dion. Number 18, Selma Ramuni. Number 19, LEAH VENTRE. 20 is Katie Polanco. And 27, Gabrielle Surratt. Best of luck with your future endeavors, Saugus Sachems. And now for your 2020 Gloucester High School Fishermen Field Hockey Seniors. Number 2, Abby Dieso, being escorted by family members Gay, Billy, and Olivia. Number 8, Ariana Moreno, being escorted by family members Janelle and Jose. Number 18, Joaquina Carroll, being escorted by family members Carla, Maria, and Carmen. Number 17, Lacey Shimataro, being escorted by family members John and Gina. The goalie, number 00, Taylor Baseman, being escorted in by family members Debbie, Josh, and Derek. Forward, number 3, Avery Smith, being escorted in by family members Jimmy, Gina, Ryan, and Evan. Midfielder, number 14 and a captain, Ella Marshall. Coming in with family members Jamie, Jen, Emerson, and Nash. Midfielder, number 15, Captain Kelsey Lothers, being escorted in by family members Todd, Tracy, Will, and Abby. Forward number 1, Captain Mia Sala, being escorted in by her family members Scott, Fran, and Brady. And the goalie, number 15, Captain Mia Wheeler, being escorted by family members Fred, Lisa, and Maddie. Thank you to the 2021 seniors for all your hard work and dedication through the years with the GHS field hockey program and at Gloucester High School. Good luck, fishermen. Good afternoon/evening. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're live at Newell Stadium as the fishermen field hockey team take on the Saugus Sachems. As a reminder, this afternoon's game will be rebroadcast on KPN-Live's YouTube channel in the near future. You can find us there by going to youtube.com and by typing KPN-Live in the search bar. So this is Lisa Olson. We're high above camera. We've got the two Jims here with us. Jim is outside, Capello. And Jim, say your last name for me again, because I don't want to kill that thing.
Jim Dalpiaz.
Dalpiaz, I can do that. So we come in tonight. The fishermen have been on a roll. We saw the game here at home against the Danvers Falcons, who beat them pretty handily. And then they went up to Danvers this past week, and they beat them 1-0 on a goal from Ella Marshall. So they're peaking at the right time.
Oh, that's fantastic to see. That was really great hockey that we saw. So I'm sorry we couldn't get over to see them over in Danvers.
Yeah.
That must have been a really great game.
Yeah, the defense must have really clamped down with the midfield is Kelsey Lothers and Ella Marshall, and the defense led by the senior goalie, Mia Wheeler, who's been outstanding in net. This is her third year for the team playing goalie, I believe. So it's senior night here at Gloucester High School. We just recognized the seniors for both squads. We'll see what Coach Riley, if she puts all the seniors out. There was a ton of them. There were 10 seniors, 2 goalies out of the 10. So we have Mia Sala back. She's going to be at forward, and it looks like Avery Smith on our side. And then the midfield is Lolas and Marshall. Back on defense, let's see if we can see their numbers. Usually Lacey Shimataro is one of them. Lacey would be number 17. Numbers are small and dark right here. Oh. Number 3 is Smith. So that's Lolas right there with the ball.
That's a nice flat pass going right to the fisherman.
Sala, Smith. Avery bringing it up, looking to go in the middle. And there's Sala with it. Sala with a nice backhand pass. Smith trying to keep it in. It's going to go back to Sachems.
Yep, that's free hit for the Sachems. Free hits are taken at the 20-yard line.
Ooh, stolen.
The end of the circle. Good flat pass
inside.
in.
Smith, the shot, not enough wood on it. Smith is still there. Shot again. Avery, nice job. That's going to be corner, right?
Yep, that's a COVID corner. Let's bring it out to the 25.
What Jim's saying with the COVID corner is usually a corner everybody has to go back except for 4 people, and it's a whole different game this year. Remember, you can only score inside the circle. There's no offsides in field hockey.
We just ran out of room. Sachems ran out of room on that one. So it's a free pass in. Have to go 5 yards. Good pass.
The difference this year, too, is there's only 7 players compared to the 11 that they usually play, so the traffic around the net usually isn't as crazy as it's been.
That cross move that the official made meant that it was what we call third party. You can't do 2-on-1s. And Sachem's blocked with 2 people. It was 2 versus 1.
It's a good try by Kelsey Lolis to get it in. Here comes Saugus up the sideline. That was 21, Lindsay McGovern, a junior. There's Avery Smith. That's 18, let's see. 18 is Carol, Joaquin Carroll, and I think the other one, I believe, is Chimataro back on D. Ooh. Broken up, there's Kelsey Lolis.
Nice dodge move.
Good pass in the middle to Sala.
That's Kelsey Lathers with that dodge move. Nice.
That's Ella Marshall. No, that's Sala. Sala, you can see the explosiveness she has. Right on top, what a shot.
What a lift shot right at the goalie.
This is her game here with this open space. Somebody with that speed. Mia's a 4-year starter for the Gloucester Fishermen. Kelsey and again to Mia. Mia's got Ella on the right side.
Nice flat pass. You can tell that was a timing move. She flatted in and she was trying to pop it right to the goalie. And we're going to see many of those tonight. I can just tell. Those two are going to hook it up.
Well, they're both seniors and they've been playing together for. I'm not sure if Ella played her freshman year, but I know she was a key part of the team. So you can tell they've been playing a lot together. Ella Marshall's such a great athlete, 3-sport athlete here at the Gloucester High.
Good jab defense. We kept jabbing at it. Oh, what a nice flat. That's a nice flat.
That was low this. Oh, nice give and go. Good idea.
Great hustle by the fishermen on it.
Sala into Lothers. Smith in front. That will be a corner.
Yep.
Which is not a corner, as we said.
That call was what they call like a hack by the Sachem.
Looks like Sala over there with the ball. That's Sala right there now. Trying to get in front. Knocked away. The tough part with this year with the COVID is, 4 girls not getting to play. They do get subs in and out, but, that's 4 extra girls that aren't seeing the field as much as they usually are. It's kind of tough, but I think they're just happy that they're playing. Is that, let's see who that is. Is that the other Lolas, or who played the wing that time? Oh, Ella Coster, I think that is. Just came in for the sub. Lothers.
Strong.
The two of them are really strong kids. That's why they're in that position they're playing, because they really have that nice stroke.
So a shot out of bounds, that's what they call a free hit. So you have to bring it out where the ball went out of bounds. He brings it up to the end of the 16-yard circle. And we'll see how Sachem decides to bring the ball out.
Sala with the steal. Oh, good play by Saugus. Sala's still fighting with it.
Excellent hustle again by the fishermen on that loose ball.
I think that's Marshall into Sala. Well, it's Sala right there with the shot.
Shot wide.
Wide. Yep. She reminds me, you never got to see the Alexandra girl play. Mia Sala is just like her. She's a senior this year at UConn. And she was just like the Energizer bunny. She was just all over the place, just like Mia. She left and Mia came. So it was interesting they didn't lose a beat there.
So fishermen are marking up girls. There's the 5-yard. Sachem's looking for a seam.
I think that's Ella Marshall with the seal. Oh, she was looking, I think, to pass over this side.
When you're on top of the key, if you can call that, just like basketball, if you're on top of the key and you do a back pass, the key is to have some people over on either side of the post that can deflect it in. You are allowed to lift the ball as long as it's going toward the net or toward the goalie. So that's some of the mark that the fishermen are trying to work on right now.
So Saugus having a hard time clearing it out.
Nice back pass by fisherman.
Lothers.
Extended call. That's an obstruction.
So Kelsey will take it.
It's back.
That was a nice pass.
Yep. And this time fisherman had somebody right there waiting for that pass. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of that. That was obstruction. A hack by fisherman.
Well, they can't get it by Lothers right now. I'll marshal it for the fisherman. Here comes Kelsey. Ooh. There comes Saugus on the far side, trying to clear it up into their end. Gloucester defense is back. Shimataro.
He was saying earlier with the COVID, we only have 7-on-7. That leaves the sidelines open. So some of the teams are going to be looking to get it out early to the sideline to get that pass up, make the team run for it.
Good anticipation by the fisherman. Watch Kelsey hustling up the field, looking for the side. Is that? Let's see. That's number.
Yep, you can see.
I think that's Costa. Can you see a number right there, the wing on the side? What number?
That's Avery Smith.
No,
number
Avery.
3.
Oh, is it?
Looks like a 3 to me.
No, Avery just came out. Avery's hair's blonde.
Okay. Oh, she was right there, and there's a score.
Number 2.
Number 2.
It's Costa, right?
Thank you. D'Aso. Abby.
Oh, Abby. Oh, awesome. The senior, Abby D'Aso, with the goal and a beautiful pass.
As you can see, with the fishermen put somebody right at the post. They did a back pass. They're going to get it to, again, it's the timing. Like you said, they all know each other. They played together. That was an excellent timing play and just popped it right in for a goal.
What a nice job by Abby. Senior night, come in and get a big goal. Right place at the right time you got to be, I found, in field hockey. You really have to stay in your lanes and be where you want to be. It's one of the quad captains, Kelsey Lothers. Good pass by the Sachems. Number 7 over there is
Nice.
Nadine Taboubi. I think the Sachems, I believe the Sachems had twins or DALTON girls. Number 1 is KIRBY and number 4 was KYLEIGH.
Nice pop move. Nice pop move by the fisherman.
Here she
One-on-one
comes,
move.
Diosu.
That's a dodge. Oh, she got blocked on that one, but that was a nice dodge move.
Nice play by the defense there. Did what she's supposed to do for Saugus.
Yes.
Gotta love the fisherman with no sleeves on underneath. Diehards. We're Gloucester fishermen.
The call was against the fisherman because if you do not move your feet while you're trying to dodge and move your stick, they call that obstruction. So what happened was the fisherman got on top of the ball. They were ready to move, but stood there to get the stick ready. Official caught him. That's a call obstruction.
It's a windy night here at Newell Stadium. I don't see any flags to see which way it's blowing towards which goalie. Gloucester goalie Mia Whale is yet to see any action down her end of the field, which is something that I'm sure she's enjoying. 4:08 to go in the first quarter. Well, they didn't call that a goal, the first one. That wasn't a goal. They didn't put it up.
No, it was a goal. They just didn't put it up.
Okay.
Because we started at the 50.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Yeah. So it's 1-0 Fishermen.
Sachem moving to those corners, taking advantage of 7-on-7 moves. Now we're running to the other one. Fisherman called for the block.
Was that for the Fisherman number 10 right there? You got that as a number 10?
Yeah, number 10. That's Costa.
Okay. Costa's 10. Here comes Sala. Ooh,
nice
move.
dodge move. Those are
Shot.
nice dodges. Lift.
Ooh, what a nice save.
What a lift shot.
What a save. Oh, sneaking in. Oh, a nice
Another
follow
one.
through. Oh, again. Wow, what a chance for the Fishermen there. So Saugus goalie was stonewalled him that time.
That was at least 3 saves.
Yeah, it was. And the Fishermen were in the right spot every time. The rebound game to him.
So here we go with a COVID corner for the Fishermen. Nice move by the Fishermen. Back pass. Someone's
nice one.
Again, Fisherman at the corner.
Costa.
Oh, that ball just rolled free.
Fishermen winning that 50-50, but they didn't quite get it. They were close enough. Kelsey came up. It's a steal by Sala.
When the official blows the whistle, you can move the ball. Self-start, they call it. You can go as quick as you would like to go. You just can't bring it into somebody else's feet or block that way. So that's why you're seeing so quickly when there's a whistle. Both teams are moving the ball quickly.
That's why I like this game on the artificial turf. It's just so much better. So it's such a faster game. Here comes the Sachems up midfield. Close to it. Low this there, though, with the stop. Oh, nice play by the Gloucester D right there.
Those last calls were all obstruction calls by both teams. Once again, if you're not moving your feet, that one, they lifted the ball. That's called a dangerous lift.
Yeah.
But if you're not moving your feet when you're trying to move the ball, whether team, Sachem or the Fishermen, the officials will call it, and they are on top of it. So
it's a nice play by the defense person back there, Lacey Schmatow, number 17, on the far side of us on defense. It's a senior. Here comes the Fisherman. Oh, that could be Abby Lothers with the blonde hair on the opposite side. Freshman playing with her senior sister, Kelsey.
very nice
again.
passing. Very nice passing there.
Slow this coming up the side, showing some speed. We have we're under 26 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Gloucester ahead 1-0. Even though the score's not up in the scoreboard. Lothers in the middle. Still with it, the Fisherman. I think that was Costa in the middle. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're pretty sure that was a goal, but they just haven't put it up at the.
Yeah, they haven't put it up.
Put it up on the board. So this is interesting. Saugus comes right out to the goalie, I guess, to make her work. So we have like a 2-minute intermission here for at Gloucester High School. We're here at senior night, last senior home game for the Fishermen. Shortened season. All these teams are only playing 10 games this year because of the COVID, but yet they're out and they're playing, which is so cool.
It was exciting for the seniors to have their first. I understand many of the girls play in 3 sports, so hopefully they will continue and they can have more senior nights. So
Right.
I know they were very excited for today, and I know
Yeah.
the parents, they were excited to see it. Glad it worked out. Kudos to everyone who worked so hard here in Gloucester High School in sports to make this happen.
Exactly.
So in this first quarter that we were looking at, there was a lot of really sharp, flat passes by both squads. I would say both squads, because of the 7-on-7, they were both called quite often for the obstruction rule. I think they kind of knew that was going to happen because, as you can tell, as soon as the official blew the whistle on both squads for that penalty, they immediately self-started. And so you could tell that this is going to be a tough battle when that happens. You have to be ready that as soon as the official makes that call, you've got to be ready. They're going to start up really quick.
Well, the Gloucester Fishermen kind of dominated play here in the first quarter. The Saugus goalie's been solid in net. She's made some big saves. She's been tested by numerous shots. How many shots you got there, Nick? Yeah, 7-0 in shots for the Fishermen. As it's been all Fishermen, but it's a 4-quarter game, and you never can tell what's happening. They could switch around, and it could be all Saugus this quarter.
Well, again, if you're looking at the field, you're not familiar with it, the blue lines are what the field hockey teams are using. You might see some little cones with little balls sitting on the side. That's to help out so not so many people are touching all the equipment. If it goes out of bounds, they can just take their stick, pop it, and get it ready and keep this game moving.
There's supposed to be balls in the end line, too, but I don't see that.
Well, they're behind the goalie
behind
cage.
Okay.
There's at least 2 or 3 back there.
There's really not much contact hand-wise in this sport anyhow. So it's a little bit different from soccer. Because soccer, they have throw-ins on the side. These girls, it's basically all have to use their stick all the time. So it's a little bit better. That's why I think we're allowed to play.
Sachem sets up in a 3-1-2 with the one girl backing up. And that, you see how she backs up, so it becomes a 2-on-2. 2-2-2 set up for Sachem.
So this is Costa. And I believe that's Lothers over there. So the 2 freshmen on the forward line right now for the Fishermen. Or is that Avery?
That's Avery Smith, number 3. She's on our far side.
Okay.
She's on our side.
Lothers and Marshall in the midfielders. Back on defense, Shimataro and see, it's hard to see her shirt because it's way up her shirt. 18. Oh, Carol. Wokeen. Lothers applying the pressure. It's going to go back to the Fishermen.
Fisherman on a jab. That's a jab move to stop the Sachem moving the ball up, and it worked because they must have hit their Sachem shoes for advancing. Fishermen get the call. That call was because there was a lift of the ball in the area of some other people, and the official said that's dangerous play, so it goes back to the Fishermen. You can lift the ball, but it has to be pretty clear, not around all the players.
Who do we have down for number 10 that's playing right in the middle right now?
Number 10 is Ella Costa.
Okay, it is. I should have known that. Goes back to the Sachem's where, they put the score up. Okay, we were right. It's 1-0 Fishermen. We're in the second quarter here at Newell Stadium. Nice anticipation by Lothers Smith. Avery trying to sneak it in there. Avery's got one of the big cheering sections here tonight. So grandparents are also here cheering her on. The
Field hockey, when you have your power side, which is the right side for field hockey, and you're coming up the left side, boy, that takes a lot of patience and a lot of drills to try and get the ball so you can power a goal in.
Avery Smith.
On the left side. She tried to do what they call a pull move to bring the ball to her right side to power it, and it popped off her foot.
Comes Carol Carol came up. Nice job, but she didn't get the call. Good job coming up on her defense. Sala back in the game. Marshall.
Nice flat.
Sala
Nice
with the
move.
shown of speed.
Take a look. You see someone at the post.
Sala
working
trying to
a
get it
team.
across. Be fisherman ball. Boy, it's worth it now in the rules that they have this year to just, before you didn't want to have a corner because it was so valuable. But now you might as well kick it out because all they can do is take it out by the 20.
It took away a valuable part of the game because coaches would plan to get a
Right.
corner and use that strategy to try and score.
But I mean, as a defense person, I would just, if it was like I was desperate, I'd be just kicking the ball, doing whatever to get it out of there.
Well, there is a type of call in field hockey that if the goalie does it on purpose or someone else,
Yeah, you can learn how to do it not on purpose.
they
I'm
have
just
what
saying.
they have
I'm
what
just
they
saying.
call penalty corners.
Right.
And I haven't seen one of those this year yet, but that's something out there. And that was, again, obstruction call by Sachem. As you can tell, Fisherman had the ball. Sachem came up with a block tackle and did not control the ball. That's obstruction.
Sala. Marshall. Oh,
That was a
good try.
nice flat across. That would have been a perfect assist. Sometimes that happens.
That's why you always hear the sticks down, especially when you're in that position. You want to have that stick down and be ready to knock it in.
Sticks down and head up. You never know when that ball's coming at you.
Ooh,
Here's
it's a steal by Sala.
Nice stick. Jab. That was a jab.
Oh,
block.
looking for Marshall behind her. Pass over.
Push
Oh,
in.
save.
Saved by the goalie. No one was there to pick up the loose ball for the Fisherman.
Kelsey's still fighting for it. Oh, nice move by Kelsey. Trying to get it into Sala. Defense comes up. We said that was Carol on defense. Oh, pass out in the middle. Shot. They're all over the place, but they can't get in. It's 1-0 Fishermen. 9:17 to go here in the second quarter. Front line for the Fishermen has been all over, but the Saugus goalie has been making the saves. This Saugus into Gloucester territory. Lacey Shimataro is there. It's 13 in the game. Oh, nice move by Sala. Mia's still with it. Pass over to looking for Marshall. We get a whistle.
Well, that's a corner. Obstructed move. She gave that call, the official, on that one. So we have COVID corner.
Sala. Comes State Fisherman ball.
Again, another penalty. Any penalty in the circle becomes a corner.
So 21 on defense.
Oh, shot wide. You might have noticed one time Mia Sala was coming up the sideline on the left side, and it looked like she was walking the dog. She had her stick out, and she was just with the flat pass. That's control. That's a great move. It's a turf move. On the grass, it's a little hard to do, but on the turf, you can just keep your stick on the ball. You have control.
Shimataro. Ooh.
Block.
Fisherman with it. Trying to pass out in front. That's a backhand. Ella trying to fight for it. Sala. Goes back to Lothers. Stays Fisherman ball.
That's a good pull move. She kept her feet moving. She was under control, and that's why the fisherman got that call.
Elsie's got like a wide open lane there. Oh, goes wide. I think she was looking to deflect that to getting in the middle.
So, 16-yard free hit for Sachem, for the Sachems.
6:37 to go in the second quarter. Fisherman up 1-0 on a goal by Ariana Moreno. Who do we have for 13s playing the wing on our side, Jim?
I don't know who that is.
Looks
I
like
don't have a
13.
13.
Oh. What number is that, Nick, playing the wing on our side? 12. Yeah, 12.
12 is Jenna Smith.
Oh, Jenna Smith, okay.
Now you see that was a lift toward the goalie, but it was dangerous because they were Sachem was in the area. That's a dangerous. And that's why we did not. The fishermen did not get the call on that. Here's the 5 yards. Self start.
Oops.
I
Jumps
believe
over.
you call that a swing and a miss.
Here comes the Sachems. Oh, no, not again.
That call was Sachem had a girl had the ball, but another girl was like blocking running interference. You can't do that in field hockey. You can't go 2-on-1 and block someone. Like in maybe some other sports you could do that in field hockey. Nope, that's obstruction.
All right, we got 21 in there. Jenna Smith now with the ball. I believe Kiara O'Connor is back on a defense. 5:02 to go here and till halftime. 1-0 Fishermen. We're here on Cape Ann Live. Nice stop by Shimataro. No, that's not Shimataro. That's Caputo.
Yes, it was. It was Lacey.
Oh, is it? 17? Okay. Ooh, nice hit.
Very nice hit to Fisherman. Send it right back.
Here comes the Sachems. Stopped by the defense. Looking for the wing. Saugus intercepts. There's Marshall. What do we have? 21 that's playing. Looks like they're playing.
That's Mia Mayra.
Did you have a last name?
Yeah, Mayra.
That's her last name?
Yes, Mia Mayra.
Mia Meira. That looks like Caputo over there on defense, is it? All right, here comes the Fisherman. 3:34 to go till half. Good stop. Costa back in the game.
Yes, everyone saw that the ball lifted up and hit one of our players, but Sachem had control. That's why the official lifted her arm up and said, I'm going to blow the whistle if I have to, but didn't have to. Let the play go.
Down the sidelines, Fishermen. The Sachems really have not been inside. Might have gotten to the 20, but it's been basically all Fishermen. 2:49 to go here till halftime. The Fishermen up 1-0 on a goal by Ariana Moreno in the first quarter. Costa looking inside for Jenna Smith.
Steps up.
Costa again, the freshman. Trying to find some room where you see the wind blowing on the shirts just flying around. Inside. Costa with the stick down.
It's another corner. The ball popped up. Fishermen controlled the ball. And it was a hack move. Therefore, we have a COVID corner. Ball comes out. Sachem is choosing to let the fishermen bring the ball in.
Shot. So close.
Over the end.
1:41 to go here and till halftime. It's 1-0 Fishermen. We're at Newell Stadium on KPN Live. A good game tonight, senior night for the Gloucester Fishermen. And so far the seniors are shining as the senior Ariana Moreno has the goal for the Fishermen. Coach Lauren Riley getting everybody in the game, keeping fresh legs for 4 quarters we're playing this year. 15 minutes each.
Good dodge move by the Fishermen. Nice flat pass.
Fishermen fighting for it. Saugus trying to clear it out, trying to get out of this half with just a 1-0 deficit. I think would be a bonus for the Saugus coach.
It's real hard when you get yourself in a low corner there. When you're over in the corner and you have the ball, you know, what can I do? I can't lift it. So you have to do some dodges, some pulls. You have to try and make the other team make the mistake so you can get a free hit.
Fishermen, though, keep pestering the Sachems. Keep it down in their end. We're coming down the last 15 seconds till halftime.
That's good jab defense by Fishermen, but if they have to move their feet. They don't move their feet, they're not going to get the call. That's why Sachem got those last few calls.
This is going to be it. We're under
This is it.
5 seconds here. So that is it. That's the end of the first half. The Gloucester Fishermen 1, Saugus Sachems 0. We'll be back for second half action here at Newell Stadium on KPN Live.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Do you know what to do if you're stuck on the railroad crossing? Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life.
I was the lead gunner of the convoy that we had. While I was suppressing fire, I felt a flick on my upper bicep area. Right after my recovery, I had to find myself again and see what else I could do to continue my selfless service. Having an organization like the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, putting me back into working with wounded troops helped me to process my injury. I'm Sergeant Mary Herrera, and my alive date was November 8th, 2003.
For more information, visit saluteheroes.org.
Welcome back to second half action here on KPN Live. Gloucester Fishermen 1, the Saugus Sachems 0, a goal by senior defenseman. She was playing up forward on the wing today, Ariana Moreno, for the Fishermen in the first quarter. And we're here at KPN Live. Jim Capello's outside. I'm Lisa Olson. Go ahead, Jim.
Jim Dalpiaz.
We're happy to bring you tonight's senior night here at the Fishermen Newell Stadium.
Hey, shout out to the JV girls on the Fishermen. 5-0 win today. But that was good team play.
Most of those girls have been playing together since they were in 6th grade. They came out and they've been doing all sorts of clinics by Coach Lauren Riley and Father Donnie Riley. So they'll be the future because there's 10 seniors on this Gloucester Fishermen team. So they'll be ready to roll next year as varsity players. So for the Fishermen, we have number 1, Mia Sala. Ooh, nice shot. Looks like Ella Costa is the forwards. Ella Marshall and Kelsey Lothers is the midfielders. Back on defense is Shimataro and Carol. That was Kelsey there. Mia Sal is number 1. It's number 7, Nadine Tapubi. It's for the Sachems. So it's a 1-0 game here, but it's been all been Gloucester Fishermen. They had 9 shots on net in the first half. So it's a 10-game season this year for the Fishermen. And they've enjoyed it. Coach now, Athletic Director Brian Lafada has been doing a great job getting these kids all the fall sports out playing. And they've had a lot of success.
That's a good flat pass right across the goal. It's still in play. That's why you're watching the girls run right after it.
Steal.
Good back pass for the Fishermen.
Salva to Lothers. Looking inside for Costa. Elliot's in her feet.
And we have a COVID corner because it went off of one of the Sachem's feet.
So here comes Kelsey. Looking for Sala in front. Oh, shot. Save. She does that with authority. She's kicking it out. Costa fighting. Marsha was there. The Sachem's trying to get it over midfield, but stopped by the defense. Shimataro.
Good, strong flat passes by the Fishermen. There's that reversed hook pass. The call, the officials holding out, saying, I'm going to give Fishermen the call if they can stay in control.
It was drilled in. When you get a drill like that and it hits you, that ball is going to leave a mark.
That's going to leave a mark.
Sala.
That's a nice pop move. If the ball is moving, and especially on turf, a good field hockey move is to take your stick and flat or pancake it, and it bounces off the turf, and you get control of it again. That's an excellent move that you can do. It's a turf move.
Kelsey looking for Marshall to
nice reverse.
Costa.
That's a glove save by the goalie, who then drops it. If it's a glove save, they can't catch it because it's a flat pad on the goalie.
Right.
And swatting at it, sometimes it's dangerous. So they block it, drop it, kick it.
It's good anticipation by number 1, KIRBY Dalton there for the Sachems.
Yeah, that was an obstruction call by Sachem. Didn't move the feet. And you can see the quickness. Fishermen are moving quickly. No one said you can't. Good reverse pass. Someone's there and shot.
Score.
Another score.
I think that's Ella Marshall with the goal. Is that Ella? Confirmed by Nick. So beautiful pass set up to Ella Marshall, another senior, here on senior night. Gloucester High School takes the 2-0 lead over the Sachems at the 10:51 mark.
Like we said, the Fishermen, they had top of the key. They did a reverse pass. Someone was at the post, and the goalie has to take care of watching the top of the key. Reverse pass, popped it right in for a score. Textbook scoring by the Fishermen.
I tell you, the Saugus goalie's made a bunch of saves there. She couldn't save that one. That was a beautiful shot.
When you're subbing, You cannot put the new player on until the other one leaves the field through a marked area. They have a certain area they can run. They just can't run off anywhere. They have to go through a certain area. And you have to wait till the girl gets there, then you can send somebody on.
So we got a couple of subs here for the fishermen. That is Abby Lillis, number 4 over there. Marshall still in the game, 14.
I'm not exactly sure why.
They too many men on the field? No. Is that a penalty in hockey? Oh.
No, they're going to restart. Maybe they started without telling the official. Maybe they just started. So now we have the whistle. Now they're going to start again. Obstruction call. Nice flat pass.
All the way down to the 20. Lillis is there.
Good hustle by the fisherman. One-on-one play.
Still
She'll
with
dodge it in.
Ooh,
She keeps
still
with the
has it.
hustle. And she has someone on top. Good dodge move. That's stick work. That takes a lot of work, training.
Oh, Sala, pass back to Kelsey. Kelsey with the shot. Save. Rebound Marshall with the shot. Cleared out by the Sachems. Steal.
That's a nice dodge move by the fisherman.
This is Kelsey. Abby. Shot. Oh, blocked. Kelsey inside. Shot. Marshall. Oh. You can see Marshall's frustration right there.
It was
like,
a flat pass. She was at the post. She swung and missed, and it went out. She knew it was going to be a good one.
Well, in softball, you get 3 of those. Field hockey, unfortunately, only get 1. All the way back to the defense, who's been solid tonight. Ooh, I don't think you can do that. I know you can't. 8:43 to go here in the third quarter. Gloucester up 2-0. Goal by Marshall this quarter, the first quarter for the fisherman, Ariana Moreno. Shot. Ooh. Oh. Rebound
Nice
score.
shot. Rebound.
I think that's, is that number 4? Is that Little Lolis? Abby? Yep.
That was a shot off the goalie. She made a great save, but she was right there. Abby was there. Pops it in.
So there's the future right there. Abby Lolis, a freshman. Scoring a goal for assist to the senior tonight. They've been subbing back and forth. This is, I think, Avery Smith coming back in. So we said there's only 7 people, so it's hard to put in. So they've had a bunch of people on that wing. Coach Riley doing a great job keeping people fresh. So what a nice goal for a freshman.
Coaches have to like when a freshman steps up and knows to be in the right position. And wouldn't you know, the ball was sitting right there for her. That's a reward. That's a reward for her.
Well, as I said, these kids have been playing since 6th grade. That's the first time it's really available in Gloucester. And they've been going to all the camps, and they just listen really well. It's a really good group of freshmen.
You know, I heard there was no modified this year due to COVID. I'm hoping that doesn't take too much of a hit on the program for next year. Some girls, younger girls, couldn't play this year.
Right, yeah, we didn't do it. The O'Malley team didn't play. That's tough, but they'll catch right on. Everybody was in the same boat. Here comes Saugus finally coming down. Stopped.
Yeah, that was a ball trickled through, and Saugus, the Sachems, just hustled right to it. Took a shot, but it didn't even go near the goal. It went out of bounds.
Yeah, but you love the heart that they keep fighting away. .7:05 to go here in the third quarter. 3-0 Fishermen.
This has to be, I believe this is the first corner for the Sachem.
It is.
Sachems.
Yep.
It was too high. It was dangerous.
Ouch. It's over to Avery Smith. Avery showing that speed. Avery still with it. It's taken away by Saugus. But there's the midfielder, Marshall, right there with it. And it goes past the end line.
You know, Avery, she's going to be talking to herself over there in the corner. When you're going on the left side and someone runs you down, you have to work on your stick control and all your moves, and that's why she's having a little frustration, because she knows she tried to do something and it didn't work for her. But she's going to be back there again, and she's going to try it again.
So Avery could go down as the trivia question is, who has the closest commute to Gloucester High School? She lives like right over our back shoulder. And I'm pretty sure her brother Ryan was like had the record for most tidies at Gloucester High School, which is usually the way when you live close to the school. I'm only kidding. 5:29 to go here in the third quarter. It's a beautiful night. Gloucester Fishermen Senior Night. They're up 3-0. We're here on Cape Ann Live, bringing you to tonight's game.
Nice steal by Avery.
Gonna stay fisherman ball.
That's our corner.
Waste no time, get it right in. Screech, whistle again. Kelsey will try that. Just Kelsey Lothers.
Nice dodge move by the fisherman. Reverse.
Over to Marshall.
Nice flat pass.
Oh, Sala, the shot. No good. Now, Kelsey's little sister Abby, we said, scored the goal tonight. Abby's a twin. Her brother Will is hoping that there's going to be hockey this winter. And Abby, I think Abby played basketball and hockey, but I believe she's going to be playing hockey, which is basketball's lost. But she played both during the O'Malley years.
Ball came off the ground. That's a dangerous play, so they can bring the ball in. Good dodging by the fisherman. Ball's in the circle.
Well, there's Kelsey's shot to Avery. Avery suffocated. Oh, it's a loose ball. Avery kind of got cornered by like 3 Saugus people. You couldn't see her. Gotta love the pressure. Keep going after it. Defense coming up. That's Moran, 18 Carol, Joe Queen. Oh, nice pass back. Sala with the shot, but it was blocked in front. Saugus will have it. 3:16, 3-0 Fishermen. We're in the third quarter.
Good hustle. Good hustle by Sachem on that. Just didn't have the stick control, but it's their call.
That's number 4, KYLEIGH Dalton.
Sometimes when you know you're not going to make a play, you just kind of hustle to go up and pop it off of the defensive person. So you get a free hit, so you can get a breather and start again. It's almost like basketball. You know how someone throws the ball just as you know you're going out of bounds.
Saved by Wheeler. Good, took the angle.
You know you're going out of bounds, you just throw the ball right against the person's leg so you can get the ball back. Sometimes that's what happens in field hockey.
Now watch Ella Marshall with the shot down, the pass down. She's so strong. Sala's got, oh, Sala missed. She's got Smith on the other side.
Left side. Good pull-back move.
Looking for Sala in the middle. Sala. Sala's going to fire it. Saved by the Saugus goalie. Sala again, you see her moving her feet well. Oh, pass in the middle, looking for Marshall. Shot, save. Great teamwork by the fishermen there.
Absolutely. That was the fishermen. They knew she was going to pass right there, and they had to be there.
Number 9. Oh, defenseman in the game, Kiara O'Connor. Here comes the Sachems. Carol hustling back to Queen. Good play there by Carol. .21 for the Sachems, Lindsay McGovern. Keeping the pressure. Now here comes the Fisherman with some field. Mia Sala. Look at that move. Sala. She's got Smith ahead of her. Sala with the shot. Man, this goalie's been good. Sala's still hustling after it. Passes over to Smith.
Flat. Good flat pass.
Smith.
Back pass.
Marshall. Her shot was stopped by the Saugus defender. We're under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 3-0 Fishermen.
Sachem goalie is extremely focused when the ball is on top of that key. Just like right now, taking a look, you can see her getting ready in position right there and putting her pads right, the strong pads that can shoot right off.
Well, thank goodness, because she's had a lot of shots on her, so
Yes.
she's really showing what a good goalie she is.
She's very comfortable in those pads and those shoes.
Ooh, comes up. Gonna go back to the Fishermen, to the Sachems, and we're gonna end the third quarter here in the last couple seconds. And there we have it. So that's the end of the third quarter. Fishermen 3, Sachems 0. They're looking good. The Gloucester Fishermen here on senior night. The seniors are shining through. 2 goals by the seniors, Moreno and Ella Marshall, and then a freshman, Abby Lothers, with the 3 goals for the Fishermen.
It wouldn't surprise me that Salah had some assist on that too.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but 2
Yeah,
assists.
we got
Thank you.
solid 2 assists, yeah.
That's just as powerful to a coach. They love to see
Oh gosh, yeah.
that you were there.
In any sport.
I know when I was coaching field hockey, everyone would always cheer loudly for the person that scored the goal, but I always look for that person who did the assist, because if it wasn't for your pass,
Yeah,
she would have got it. So
same as me in basketball. So the Saugus coach out, encouraging her girls. Let's see, the Saugus coach is Barbara Guarenti. We said the Gloucester Fisherman coach, Lauren Riley Gove, and Donnie Riley. I probably have called her Lauren Riley forever, because that was her name for the first 20-odd years of her life.
So we were talking earlier, and we said the Sachems play on grass.
Right.
So they have to come out and play on a turf field, and you look at them and you wouldn't know that they are kind of unfamiliar with turf, the way they're spreading and using the 7. That's really tough. Turf, 7-on-7. And ball travels quickly.
Yeah, it does.
But they're not giving up. They are hustling out there. They're moving well. Trying to find that seam. Trying to find those seams on the turf.
It's I think the goalie is Gabrielle Surrett. I think she's got 27 on her shirt. But I tell you, she's been outstanding. So she's kept them in this game. 3-0 Gloucester, but she's made some great saves. She's frustrated a bunch of Fishermen, that's for sure. Well, meanwhile, for the Fishermen, Mia Wheeler, the senior goalie, has had 1 shot maybe on net. But she's fine with that. I would be if I was a goalie. Means my teammates are doing their job.
Goalies have the best spot on the field. They get to see all the action. That's why if you were watching a game and we were live on the field, you would hear that goalie yelling out to her players, move here, do this.
I'm going to move all the way. Shot. Oh.
That was skill work by the Fishermen to get in that circle.
Ella Marshall.
Again, super save. Good focus by the Sachem goalie.
Ella Marshall showing her speed on that face-off, taking it all the way down. Kelsey. That's Sala. Sala looking for Marshall.
Somebody else on top of the key.
Smith. Sachem's trying to bring it up. Stopped by the defense of the Fishermen. Trying to pass across.
Sachem, she.
Ooh, defense come up. Sachem's with it. That's Alexandra Dion.
That's Gianna Costa doing some good work on that for the Sachem. She had her head up the whole time. She was looking to see what was going on and made some nice dodge moves.
Here comes the Fisherman again. Shot. Oh, and a score.
Unassisted.
That's Ella Marshall, number 14. Right. Yeah, Ella Marshall. That's her second of the night, right? So, yeah, that's her second goal of the night, Ella. Just showing her athletic ability right there.
When you're doing breakaway drills like that, in field hockey, you have so many choices. You could lift the ball, as she did. You could do a move like it's going to your power side right and all of a sudden pull it left. There's so many different moves. So you could tell how the team is just working on so many individual moves. You got to give them all the credit again. That was wonderful.
Drop by Sala. Far side. Let's see who we got over there.
That's Abby.
Abby's got blonde hair. Oh, yeah, she's got blonde hair. I think it's blonder though than that. Hard to tell way over there. That could be Jenna Smith. They were rotating them in. All right, here we go. In the middle, it's Sala. Saugus ball. 12:42 to go in the game. Fishermen with the command and 4-0 lead as they really have, second half of the year, have really put it all together here. There's no state tournament this year, which is, Coach Riley has said, that, it's too bad because with this 10 kids, 10 seniors, this would have been the year. But they're just happy to be playing, happy to be out in the field tonight for senior night. Gloucester ball.
You see they have one of those side balls down the cone. Just popped it with a stick. No touching it. Part of the COVID rules.
Nice steal.
That's a nice block.
Marshall trying to fight for it.
It's a good play by the Sachems on that. They stayed in control. They stayed focused and took control of that call.
Comes Saugus.
That's KYLEIGH Dalton.
That was Ariara Caput on defense for the Fishermen. Her little brother, her younger brother, because I'm not really little brother Jack is nice 7th grader up at O'Malley. Oh, shot, beauty. A save. Lothers, shot. Oh, almost deflected in. Saugus ball, 10:56 to go here in the game.
When the ball goes out, for an end line hit like this, the officials like it for you to be as close to the cage, but you have to go on the ball side, the side that went out. You can't pick your side. It has to go out where the ball went out.
Kelsey goes right for it.
Nice dodge move.
Sala with the shot. Oh. Kelsey hustling afterward. Gloucester ball. Good hustle by Kelsey. But they're really going to miss the two of these, Kelsey and Ella, the midfielders next year. It's a big position to fill. But I'm sure there'll be somebody there.
That's Costa with the ball for Sachems.
Oops. Trying to pass over. Saugus smartly lets it go by.
Probably your teammates told her, don't touch it. You'll get the free hit. Don't touch it.
They come building up some steam here.
Good
Nice
dodge
move.
moves. That's Daniela Marquez for Sachems.
Good play by the fisherman. Caputo with that steal. It comes up to Sala. Sala with some open space. Nice move. She's got a wing. She fires it to a shot. Up the stick of the goalie.
Yep, goalie shot out of bounds.
You can tell the far wings again. That might be it's a different player. They're way on the other side, and their shirt's like the numbers halfway through their top, but so it's hard. Could be Jenna Smith. I always see Kelsey coming, following the ball. Shot. Oh, that's 14. Let's see. I think it's 14.
Yeah, it was Ella
Yeah.
Marshall.
Oh, that was Ella Marshall. Yeah, with the shot.
You know, field hockey used to have a rule when the goalie knocks it out of bounds, like previously what happened with the Sachem goalie, you did it on that sideline, not out on top of the circle. You shot in from the sideline. Well, they did away with that too and moved everything out on top.
Fisherman ball. We have 7:54 to go in the game. Gloucester 4, Saugus 0. Couple goals by Ella Marshall, one by Ariana Moreno. She scored the first one. Abby Lothers in between Marshall's 2 goals. Pass over the middle, Lothers. Nice job keeping it in bounds. Pass out in front. Coming off the stick. Shot. Not a strong one, but I always get it on net. Never can tell what will happen. Saugus keeps it in, but Caputo's there on defense. Good job by Aria. Now in the middle. Shot. Shot again.
That's in.
That's in. I think that's Marshall for the hat trick, yes? 14, was that Marshall? Yeah. That's Ella Marshall with the hat trick.
Well, the Sachem goalie made a great save on the first one, but
She certainly did, yeah.
it just happened to be
Bounced
right
right
there.
to her, yeah.
And again, that's good teamwork. You could be in the right spot.
So 5-0 Fishermen, 6:45 to go in the game. The first half was all Fishermen, but they couldn't put the ball past the Saugus goalie, and they found a way to get it by this half.
There is a rule in field hockey: if someone scores 5 goals, the clock keeps running. And if you take a look, it is running. It's someone may be looking at right now saying, "Turn the clock off." No, if it's 5 goals, it's running time.
So we get Ella Costa and number 10. It's Caputo there for the Fishermen. Goes out of bounds, be Fisherman ball.
That's Costa again for Sachem. Just ran out of real estate.
Caputo with a nice hit.
Obstruction for the Fishermen.
It's Jenna Smith in there in the middle. Number
Looking to
12.
find- Looking for a lane. Looking for a lane. Where can I move the ball? Where can I push it to?
It's going to go Jenna, I believe.
That's a good strong clear by Fisherman.
It stays Fisherman ball. So our forward line is Jenna Smith, Ella Coster, and Abby Lothers. Jenna's a junior. The other two being freshmen. Lothers trying to keep it in, and she does. Nice job. Following her ball. Fisherman ball. 4:40 to go here in the game. Fisherman with a 5-0 lead here. We're on KPN Live. Glad to bring in this game, bring it to you live. This is only 2 people per athlete. So even their friends can't come and watch them and cheer them on this year, but they got the JVs down there cheering them on. That's Costa. It's taken away by Dalton.
The last few moves there, I think, Sachem, that was marking when you're playing 11. They were passing as if they're so used to having someone else there. That's,
Right. Yep.
That happens. Self-start, moving in the zone.
Well, that's the pass out right in front. Good play by the defense. Stop. Save.
Advancing by Fisherman. Here's the self-start.
Sala. Nice pass. Saugus is there to break
Nice
it up.
play.
Ooh, that hurt. We Saugus ball. We have just a little under 3 minutes to go in the game. Fishman in control, 5-0.
Has Costa on that difficult left side. When you're
Nice pass.
when you're flying on the left side, how do you get that ball to your right side? That's what you want.
Nice play. Here comes the
Yep,
Fisherman. Costa. Shot. Saved by Saugus. Pass out. Sala's in front.
That's a good, strong clear by the goalie. I mean, that's a good 15, 20-yard clear.
As we said, she said a strong game because it's been all Gloucester today.
Sometimes the strategy is if there's so many fishermen in the circle, if I can get a good, strong clear, I have my girls sitting on the outside. And I believe that's some of the strategies that they're working on, Sachem's trying to do right now.
But it's been kind of stopped. The Gloucester defense has been coming up and doing a really nice job stopping it. So that's the difference, I think, in the game. Anytime Saugus has come and tried to do any of that, Gloucester D has been really strong coming up.
They have really stepped up. The fishermen have stepped up and read that move.
Right.
And you wouldn't know it's 7-on-7. The fisherman, Sachem's probably saying, where did that girl come from? I thought we were only allowed to have 7. That's what it feels like sometimes. Sideline hit, right clear on the side.
Sala.
Good dodge. There's that walking the dog move, I like to call it. Nice flat reverse pass.
I always say stacking their feet. They're trying to get it out. So we're under a minute to go. Gloucester up 5-0. We're here, KPN Live, bringing you this game. Happy to be here. Senior night. The Fishermen are going to come away with a big victory. So a good end end of the home games. I believe they have 1 or 2 games on the road. Next week's the last week of the season, which is actually 2 weeks late because they started late.
Nice hook lift pass. That's, again, another skill. Oh, we could finish with a bang here.
Lola's to Lola's. Shots. Oh, I don't think that's Kelsey, though. That's not Lace Theodore. Anyhow, there we go. That's the end of the game. Gloucester 5. Goals by Saugus 0. A hat trick by Captain Ella Marshall. Ariana Moreno had another goal, and Abby Lothers with the 5th goal. So a great night for senior night.
For both squads, it's nice to be able to recognize the seniors. We're wishing them all the best.
So for Jim and Jim, I'm Lisa, and we're done here tonight. And we thank you for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you around in the fields.